Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jeff with marketwiz. We're going to be talking about how to sell more metal buildings, sheds, carports, stuff like that. I think we'll go in today about how to sell more sheds, and we'll make these separate videos, just so I can cover more about the, sales kind of psychology of selling sheds. Um, Selling sheds can be a pretty profitable business. My my uncle actually, let me just make sure this is not okay. My uncle actually had a shed business back in Albany, and he retired very well off. Um, he used to buy sheds from Amish manufacturer, and he would deliver them himself all across the Albany, New York region. So if you have a shed business, congratulations. If you're not making a lot of money with it, you should definitely hire MarketWiz so we can get you some leads and sales, right? And we could do it in 2026 fashion, not 1996 fashion like he did. Um, so interestingly, I'm looking at sheds here. I didn't even type it in here. Okay, this is the top shed that popped up. This is most likely running some boosted ads, but not always. 20% off sheds, 27.96. It's gonna be the cheapest one he's got here. Um, blah 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 blah. Free delivery. 8 by 12. I mean that could be the shed. No credit check financing. Contact me. See, this guy's I'm a amateur here because there's ways to show the phone number, and it's definitely missing here. So he should check that ad from a different computer or browser and fix that. But at least he's got this address, but maybe add the city and state. It's a woman named Audrey. Looks like a real Facebook account. Um, Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I mean the ad looks fine and everything, except I mean there's a couple of big mistakes like the CTA info is missing, right? But what these people are doing is they're just posting manually, and it's definitely cutting into their um profit margin. Let's send a message here and see what they say. So we have AI that's going to be attached to our posting system. So for instance, this person's probably not gonna, I mean, they might get a hold of me, or they may not quickly, but I can already tell. So our AI responds in 10 seconds. So we would already be talking to this customer if it were this theoretical shed buying customer situation would already be closing this person. Because let's be honest, if this person doesn't get back to you in 5 minutes, you're going to be like, "What the hell? I'm looking for a shed. Who can talk to me here? I want to set up an order. I want to buy something. I'm looking for sheds, right?" When you're looking for something to buy, people are impatient. They don't want to wait around to talk and get their questions answered, right? So this is already losing this person probably 80% of their sales because they can't get to the person instantly. And I'm not even joking. It's at least half, 50 to 80%. If you can't get to the lead instantly, they're going to talk to somebody else. And somebody else eventually is going to pick up and then close them, right? And help them. So their sales funnel is definitely busted at this point. Their ad is also not really that great. It's missing their phone number. I mean, what else do I have to say, right? So this person's losing money for sure, losing sales. So if you were a business selling sheds, carports, buildings, and you were with us, MarketWiz, we would create all your Facebook accounts, create all your AI responders, create all your ads. AI creates all of it. AI controls custom servers, computers, writes the ads, posts them, all with proxies and safe systems that actually work. I have whole rooms full of servers and computers that have accounts on them. Um, and I'll show you how that works in a second. Like for Craigslist, I did offer up the other day when I was talking about real estate, how a lot of people don't use. So I think I did that, but is this from Demigorgon. That's funny. So sheds. Oh yeah, I did shipping containers the other day. That's what it was. So okay, this is like what I call a sea of sheds, right? I could do this. I could do this, and then look at this. We have seas of sheds. All these people are trying to earn money off selling sheds, right? And nobody's probably making any money right now because our economy sucks. But let's not focus on that. But anyways, so let's focus on the fact that there's so much competition, and this person didn't answer me, right? So they already lost the sale right here. They're also wasting money on paid ads because they are not they paid for ads, but they can't respond to the leads. So that's pretty dumb. Um, this one is definitely a paid ad. Um, let's see if we got a phone number here. Yes. And if you see, here's a little pro tip here. See this right here? This is called a tilde sign. So that's Dan Senior's little trick that he learned over the years. Somehow Dan Senior knows a couple of things or two here. Um, this shed also looks like it's like 4 pieces of wood. So I definitely wouldn't pay three grand for that, but whatever. Um, so blah blah blah. His ad is good. It's got that. See, it's got the now. This one has the address, city, state, zip code. It's got the number showing with that tilde hack. If you don't know what a tilde is, it's tilde. Look it up. And that's what he's using, so that number looks natural. Now you can't do a click to call with that, but it doesn't really matter because the people can figure out the number is. Sheds any style and any size delivered to your Yeah, so this ad is better, and let's contact Dan here. Let's see if Dan can get to me in 10 seconds, like marketwiz can. I'm probably gonna say no, but if let's see if he's running AI. Most people on personal aren't running AI, like I would say 99%. Um, yeah, he's Dan is not running AI. He's also losing 50% of the sales. If you're not running AI to either respond or post to your ads, you're losing like 50% of your sales. And everybody's going out of business right now. So you'll be one of the first to go out of business if you don't use AI. If you use AI, you'll survive and then you'll make a lot of money when people have money to buy stuff again, whenever that is. Um, it's very bad right now. So, okay. So Dan is active, but he's not running AI. He got to me in like a minute. Yes. Just curious. So when testing if it's AI or not, I like to, I'll come up with like a strange question. And if you notice, it's not 10 seconds. So Dan's just a hard work. Dan Senior is just a hard working dude, I guess. But he is doing much better. And he's the number one spot, which 50 to 80% of the time is running a boosted ad. So he's paying a lot of money for this. So he doesn't want to let these leads slip, which I understand. So yeah, Dan's just a hardworking dude. This isn't running it, like AI. And that brings me to another point with these sheds is that you don't want to be on the computer all day. Today's a Saturday. I know I sound lame, right? Doing shed ads on a Saturday, but uh this is Saturday, March 14th, and yeah, he shouldn't even be doing this. AI does it better. AI will close more shed sales than he will. So for him to work, maybe he's a bored senior. I have no idea, but I personally don't want to be talking to tire kickers and customers on a Saturday. But um, and it doesn't. Yeah, he's wasting hours a day doing this, and he responded quickly, but now we've fallen off here. Now there's nothing. So we'll see how fast he responds, but I might be on to the next shed salesperson. So anyways, that whole point is to tell you like use AI, use marketwiz.ai. If you hate me and marketwiz AI, use your own AI or whatever. But I'm just trying to help people out here. So let's jump in. So that's Facebook. Let's jump into our system here. We've got some demos. People started yelling at me years ago. Well, if you're so good at this, why don't you make your own ads and automate them? So now that now when I do demos, that's what I do. I just make these stupid market whiz ads on Craigslist, and I actually get a lot of leads off them too. So it's funny. But so you can see here we're running a proxy, um, right? So this is Georgia, Atlanta. We got like all these different accounts running. This is like number 8. Uh, all this other stuff, user agent, which is important, the OS, operating system, zip code, which is important. So this would assume we're in Atlanta posting. Yes, we are. Um, Here's some of our ads here. So today is the 14th. So we've got this one just auto posting once a day. You could stack that 10 times. So it's not like you could say, oh, well, you only post once a day. No, you could post 10 times a day. It doesn't really matter. We have people posting 5 times a day with like 100 different locations for each store. So, oh wait, I should say that. But anyways, so let's see what this little AI powered ad is. So this is like, what is this? Okay, so this is like a furniture ad targeted to target furniture stores in the furniture category to sell marketplace. So if you're like, this is kind of advanced, right? So obviously we could help your business. This is like way more advanced than anybody would come to us with. So what we're doing is we're posting AI designed furniture marketing ads in the Craigslist furniture category because furniture business look in the furniture category to see who's their competitors are. So then they're going to actually like pop ours will pop up and be like, oh, what's this? This is crazy, let me call them or text them. And then you could say text and then call. Learn more. Boom. Daily automated posting, AI powered responder, fresh ad variations, Google Maps SEO. MarketWiz helps furniture sell, and this is just an example, obviously, but I also did another one to showcase actual products, just to say like, oh well, you can do service ads in these categories, but can you do products? Yes, I can. So I just did some demos of this, like modern wardrobe closet storage unit, and this is just like examples here, and then there you go. And you could refresh this, like this is real. So you could see all the ads. We're basically the king of spammers over here. I'm just kidding. Um, and then you can see the copy here. Looking to upgrade bedroom storage without a full remodel. Because people say AI ads don't work. If you suck, they don't work. But if you're good, AI ads get through way better than human ads and software ads. The software for posting is horrible success rate now. It's probably like a 1 to 5%. Basically, if I were to choose between a software marketplace poster and manual, I would do it manually because it's actually faster and you get banned less. And it's really easy just to set up your accounts and just post manually, even with AI, and not pay for software. Software always gets your accounts banned. Like you could have an account for 5 years. You start using like these cheap Craigslist poster softwares or Facebook poster site, you'll get banned in like a week. You'll literally lose like thousands every month. So use AI for posting. Do not use software. If there's any software, do not use it. You have to have an AI solution that either creates their own accounts like we do, or I mean, we can also use your accounts, but that is real. You don't want outdated, clunky software that has to update every month. Like you will get banned. You will get banned so hard and lose so much money if you do that. Trust me, it does not work. And if you don't believe me, try it. If you get banned, don't get mad at me. Or waste just you're wasting time all day. Just a just a waste. Um. So yeah. So we'll basically our AI will. Well, okay. So yeah. So Dan got back to me way too late. I'm gonna tell him you to respond fast enough. You old man. So anyways, um, where are we here? Uh. So anyways, this is what you want. You want multiple accounts that are all green like this. I could just renew 10. I mean, I could set up any way I want to just blast ads. I could spam the whole country because I own the system. I own the AI and the software. Um, but geez, Dan, you're trying too hard now, man. So anyways, if you want to sell sheds, buildings, and carports, I mean, you've got to use this AI power system that we have. And you have to use an AI responder. One thing I will tell you is that our AI responder works for personal marketplaces. Nobody else's does. Um, or if they do, maybe there's like a couple people who have figured out a way to integrate it into personal marketplace accounts. They don't have it running on a server 24/7 if like we do. Ours is enterprise level. Like for instance, it always works 24/7, 365 days a year on Christmas even. It responds in 10 seconds every single day, every single year. Um, Dan's trying really hard. Um, so it the difference, and then if you let's say you try to do it, well, you got to figure out how to do it. You've got to have your own server or computer that stays on 24. It's always going to go down or some updates. Where if you let us do it, we're a couple $100 a month per location. We small businesses up to larger businesses, we could handle like hundreds of stores, no issue. So just don't waste your time, don't waste your money and stress. This makes you money, by the way. So we don't do contracts. It's month to month. So if we suck, you just fire us and say you suck, give me my like money back, basically, right? Um, so there's no downside really, unless you're broke and don't have any money to start with, which is not our ideal client. Obviously, we don't want any people without money, right? We want like an established small to large size business, right? That's who our customer is. So any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'm always happy to help. Team at marketwiz.ai. I just want to show you some cool things. You could test us. Sorry about that. You could test which one was I looking at? This is just some calls here. This low one is from today, but where the heck was I going here? Here, okay. So let's jump. Yeah, try it. Try our AI out before you buy it. Right here. Um, so we have multiple different AI agents. We've got the personal Facebook, the personal Craigslist, personal OfferUp, personal Nextdoor that's gonna convert all the chat leads. Now, Facebook is the main one. We don't really need to use it for like Craigslist OfferUp and OfferUp we use that a little bit, but Nextdoor and Craigslist it's just phone calls and texts. So you could try out our AI phone calls and texts by going here, and this will instantly pop up a phone call here, and you could call up Marissa, tell her you're interested in a voice agency, how she qualifies you. And this is a phone call. So this is really cool. So you can talk to her on the phone. We have the most realistic, best one right now out there. It's better than like, I mean, even like these big companies like Amazon and Walmart. I don't know why their AI is so bad, but it is. We have the most advanced one to crush your competition. Um, whereas okay, and then wait, hang on. Okay, and then we have separately built AI SMS agent, which we built it differently than the voice one because that's making it even better. So you could test out that, try it before you even buy it. If it sucks, don't even call us. So you could try it out here, and it's gonna start texting you, and you can see right here. Um, So yeah, any questions? Let us know. You could get your quotes here. Go to our homepage. It's definitely unfair against the competition. I just talked to one of our mattress stores this week. He said everybody else is out of business in his city practically right now. He's the only one getting truckloads of mattresses delivered. He's still making a lot of sales. Why is that? Because our AI gets to the customer leads in 10 seconds while other people are waking up and the sale is already gone because they were asleep for 6 hours. Our AI will talk to people at 9 p.m. on Friday. Um, or at 3 a.m. on a Sunday, right? Doesn't really matter. So do this smart thing for your business and sign up with marketwiz.ai today. And there's my call to action. I'll talk to you later. Bye.